Coming back to the financial sustainability part of it, that you are subsidizing some services because you are delivering some service, and you're the last provider of provider for them. Are you doing anything specifically from your strategic point of view beyond delivery of services to make sure that you're more sustainable, as in you are investing in future projects? Are you doing things which will create an excessive cash flow so that if you see ups and downs in the market, which might happen, COVID was one example, and delivery of care changed in multiple ways and forms, workforce challenges. Are you doing things differently to your peers? Are you doing things which can support your substantive cash flow requirements in the future?
Number of strategies there, Dev. Firstly, specifically in terms of the challenges with the NDIS, I'm personally very active in lobbying and advocacy in that space and making sure that we can tell stories of people that we're supporting in their experience to people such as the Minister for Disability, the incoming, we assume, Minister for the NDIS, Department of Communities, Office of Disability Services, and other sector voices that we can collectively put together as well. We are, we've taken a very strong inward focus, as I'm certain every disability service organization has done, to see how can we be more efficient with what we do, how can we understand our costs better. It's a massive transition from the, formerly 10 years ago, for instance, block funding of many of the disability services to everything being absolutely individualized down to the last cent these days. And that's involved a huge investment in technology and an ongoing investment in technology and a very detailed understanding of what are the costs associated with delivery of disability support to every single individual that we support. Understand that. And then to be able to make conscious decisions about that subsidization of support if it's necessary or warranted. We've also recently introduced some new services that are not dependent necessarily on government contracts.
So fee-for-service models?
Fee-for-service models. So one of them is within the NDIS space, but it's positive behavior support. We've established a positive behavior support team, and that's far more, we've got far more control over the funding and delivery of that service. And there's been a very positive response from the sector around that. And most recently, we've got a great deal of expertise in providing counseling services to children who have experienced trauma. And so we've now extended what we do with government funding to a fee-for-service model that hangs off of that and enables people to access those services. Again, recognizing that demand outstrips capacity for the government-funded services. We've now got an opportunity for people to also access some fee-for-service models. Further to that, we would, we're certainly looking at our next strategic plan about what is the growth that we can bring to the organization. Again, that's not necessarily linked to direct government contracts. We absolutely see the need to reduce our reliance on government funding.
Powerful.
However, also recognize that, government does fund community services, and that's the space we sit in. So there's got to be we have to identify the line that we need to run in that.
Thanks for sharing.